First, we have to sketch triangle KLM. We have given coordinates of point K. It is AB. Point L has coordinates 0B and MA 0. And also we have given that ABC are positive. So first let me draw XY plane. Because AB are positive, so we have to put in the first quadrant our triangle. And what else? Because M point has coordinates A0, it means we have to put this point on the x-axis. So let's put that this is, here will be A. So this is our point M, which has coordinates A0. Next, because we have in point L, first coordinate is 0, it means that this point is on the y-axis and B is positive, so is on this part. For example, let's put that here is B. So this point L has coordinates 0, B, and the third point is K, A, B. So A we have already, this is our A and B. So here is our K point, coordinates A, B. So now we can connect these 3 points and we have our triangle KLM. Next, we have to find the slope of each side. We know that if the line in the coordinate plane passes through 2 points, so first we will find the slope of KM segment. So slope of KM segment, because this, if we extend this KM segment, we have line KM. This line passes through these 2 points, K and M. And we know formula for the slope if a line passes through points. Let's put that this is our x1, y1, and this is our x2, y2. So the formula for slope, let's put slope is m, is equal. In numerator we have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is our formula. Now we will use this formula. We have segment KM, so the last point will be M. So this is in numerator we have to subtract y coordinates. So it will be 0 minus B. And in the numerator we have x2 minus x1, so will be A minus A. So we see that we got negative b in numerator, and in denominator we have 0. We cannot have 0 in denominator, so this, we have undefined slope. It means that this line is vertical. Next, we will find the slope LK. Segment. So again, let's put that this is m. Slope of km is equal, and now we have m slope of lk. So from k is last, so now we will have in denominator we have to subtract y coordinates, so will be b minus b, and in denominator we have to subtract x coordinates, so it will be a, okay, first coordinate is a, and for L point is 0. So this is equal. Now we have 0 in numerator over 8, so will be 0 over a, so this is 0. When we have 0 slope, then we have horizontal line. So the line is horizontal. Next we will find slope ML. Segment, so this is equal. L is last, so we will have to subtract first in numerator, we have to subtract y coordinates, so it will be b minus 0, and in denominator we have to subtract x coordinates. L is last, so we have 0 minus a. So this is equal b over negative a, so this is negative b over a. When we have negative slope, the line falls from the left to the right, so everything is okay. Because b and a is given that is positive. So this is negative slope, and we see that the line falls from left to right. Next we found slope. Now we have to find the length of each side. So let me remind you formula. When we have 2 points, the distance between these 2 points, k, this was km, is equal square root of, and we have m has coordinates x2, y2, and k has coordinates x1, y1. So we have x2 minus x1 to second power plus y2 minus y1 to second power. This is formula for the distance between 2 points. So now we will use this formula. So we have that km is equal square root of, m is last, so we have to subtract from this point coordinates of that point. So we will have a minus a to second power plus 0 minus b to second power. So this is equal square root of, we have a minus a is 0 to second power is 0, a 0 minus b is negative b to second power is b squared, so this is equal b, because b is positive. So we have km. Next we find lk. lk, so k is last, so we have to subtract from coordinates of point K, coordinates of L point. So we have A minus 0 to second power plus B minus B to second power. So we have A minus 0 is A to second power, B minus B is 0, so this is equal A. A is positive. So LK is equal A, and now we have to find ML. ML is equal, the last is L, so it means that from coordinates of L point we have to subtract coordinates of M point. So we have 0 minus A to second power plus B minus 0 to second power. So this is equal square root of A square plus B square. We found the length of each side. Now we have to find coordinates of each midpoint. So we know that the midpoint of a segment is the point that divides the segment into two congruent segments. So first midpoint of KM, we have to find the midpoint of LMR or LM, it's still the same point, and midpoint of LK we need to find. And let me remind you formula. If we have given 2 points, for point K has coordinates x1, y1 and M has coordinates x2, y2, then the midpoint of KM will be x1 plus x2 over 2, and this is first coordinate, and the second is y1 plus y2 over 2. So we have formula for the midpoint. So now first we will find the midpoint of KM. So we have to first add first coordinates and divide by 2. So we have A plus A over 2, and now we have to add the second coordinates. So this is B plus 0 over 2. So this is equal A plus A is 2A over 2, and second coordinate is B over 2. So 2 and 2 we can reduce, so we have first coordinate is A and second is B over 2. We found midpoint of KM segment. Now we will find midpoint of LK segment. So first we have to add first coordinates and divide by 2. So we have 0 plus A over 2, and second coordinate will be, we have to add second coordinates and divide by 2. So B plus B over 2. So this is equal A over 2 and B plus B, so this is 2B over 2. 2 and 2 we can reduce, so we have first coordinate is A over 2 and the second is B. So we have midpoint of LK segment, and now we have to find midpoint of ML segment. So first coordinate is the sum of first coordinate divided by 2. So it will be 0 plus a over 2. And the second is, have to add second coordinates. So it will be b plus 0 over 2. So this is equal a over 2 first coordinate and the second b over 2. So we found midpoints. Now the next question is triangle KLM isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle has at least two congruent sides. We found the distance between point KM and ML and LK, and we see that every side is different. So it is not isosceles triangle. So let me write this. Because none of the sides have the same length. And next question, is it right triangle? Because we found that line which pass KM segment is vertical and the line which pass LK segment is horizontal. It means that KM segment is perpendicular to LK. So we have here right angle. So this triangle is the right triangle. So we can write that side LK is horizontal and side KM is vertical. So segment LK is perpendicular to KM segment. So it is right triangle. This is my solution. The line